What you mean I've been holding up?
Let's meet your Brooklyn Nets. At the center position, 6 feet 10 inches, number 15, Clint Capella. At the shooting guard position, standing 6'8", number 44, Bojan Bogdanovic. At the power forward position, at 6'9" number 42, Jared Sullinger. The other forward position, standing 6'8", number 34, Gordon Hayward. Starting at the other guard, at 6'0", number 16, Kyle Lowry. The head coach of your home team. Ladies and gentlemen, your Brooklyn Nets.
Welcome to the NBA here on 2K Sports, a special Martin Luther King Day edition. I'm Kevin Harlan, alongside Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke reporting from the sidelines. Welcome to Brooklyn, New York. The Nets playing host at Barclays Center as they look for a win at home. These guys facing good ball clubs and will continue to over the upcoming stretch of games, even more critical to notch a win in this one.
Well, Kevin, this is only the second meeting of 4 total during the season series. And I think, having lost that first one, this is important. You don't want to dig a hole against a certain team in the regular season because then you allow them to get kind of a mental edge over you.
Being down 2-0 to them is not the start they're looking for. I mean, that's obvious. So what you've got to do is be ready to study the game film and then make adjustments.
And now the opening lineup for Detroit. Monroe and Drummond there inside. Donald Trorn out there with Rodney Stuckey. And it's Chan in at the 3. Here's the dude. And Jared Sullinger pulls it down. Here's Lowry. Sullinger a screen on Stuckey. And Bogdanovic kicks to Sullinger. The jump hook, and that one hits back iron. Nets on defense. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to the Raptors.
Now, Kevin, I'm all for aggressive defense, but they were over the top in that game and wound up in a lot of foul trouble.
Well, Steve, you and I both know it, Kevin as well. There's a difference between being aggressive and being reckless. Clearly, they were the latter.
A shot by Hayward, wide open. Rebound by the Pistons. Their last game, a win against Boston, looking to carry it into this one.
And I thought, guys, they were the beneficiary of what was some lackluster defense being played against them.
I agree with you. I mean, it was really shocking how many free runs to the hoop they got. Very nice pickup of the offensive rebound. And once he gets his hands on it, you know it's going back up and back in.
Now here is Lowry. Right now averaging 11 points a game. Bogdanovich, and they will call over the back on the play.
Obviously, he's not afraid of physical play, but he still needs to play in control.
And he definitely wasn't in control that time. Everybody in the building knew it was an over-the-back call.
For Detroit, they've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Here's Monroe. Nice follow through on the fadeaway.
He doesn't need to fade away on that move. He can go straight up, make it an easier shot.
Brooklyn with the ball, trailing by 2. And it's Lowry penetrating. Kicks to Hayward. Sullinger with a screen for Hayward. Clock at 6. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
Nice work to get inside and draw the foul.
Yeah, it's obvious. The defense not going to allow many easy layups. They're going to make you earn it from the line.
The Nets shooting their first free throws of the game.
Well, you take a look at the numbers, guys. They're shooting 74% on the season.
And guys, you know what? That's made things hard for them in a lot of their games. I mean, that inability to convert their chances at the free throw line.
Hayward hits them both. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Stuckey gets a screen from Chan. Stuckey with it. Lowry picks him up. Here's Chan. Can't hit from in close.
Some rugged defense there against one of the stronger finishers in the game.
Hayward against Monroe. They set the pick. Off the screen. A nice shot by Bogdanovich.
Boy, that was a rugged screen set there, fellas, and the defense didn't even try to go through that one.
For Detroit, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field. Sloan dishes to Monroe. Got that bucket in no time at all. Monroe's got 6.
These guys know each other well, clearly, because that was a beautiful pass.
Outside Lowry. Over to the wing. Here's Bogdanovich. The shot's good on the assist by Lowry. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Sloan passes to Chan. And the rebound collected by Capela.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
Ball's knocked loose, and that's out of bounds. Brooklyn will retain possession. Both teams decide.
Keep shooting. The slump's got to end sometime.
And there's the feed to Young. Clock at 6. Anderson outside. Second chance shot. And Sullinger lays it in. Sullinger's got his first 2 points of the night.
That's some tenacity inside, battling for the second chance points.
And Matthews kicks to Sloan. And the pass to Gray. Feeds to Matthews. Out to the right wing. Shoots. Williams with the block. There's 1:26 left to play in the first quarter. Passes it to Sullinger. Out to the right wing. The kick out to Anderson. Pass to Frank. Nice jump shot from the top of the key. 1:04 left to play in the first. Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
Sloan, that's good. Nets leading by 4. To the middle. Young outside. The pass to Frank. Back to Young. He feeds it to Sullinger.
Detroit foul call. Wolf. That's his first personal foul.
Brooklyn shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
Jared Sullinger. At the line for two.
First one falls for him. And the Pistons making a change here. The free throw's good from Sullinger. If they time it right, they can end this quarter with a 2-for-1.
Yeah, that's the smart move there. That's how you want to end the quarter, but make sure you get a good solid possession here.
The Pistons shooting their first free throws of the evening.
Yeah, this is a very good free throw shooting team, guys. I mean, you look at the numbers, impressive.
And guys, they've taken a huge step forward at the free throw line this season, especially when you compare it to last season. They're a completely different team in that area.
The first one falls. So he picks up just one from the line that time. Brooklyn leading by 5. 24 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Sullinger is screen on Matthews. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Frank. Missed inside.
Had a pretty good look at the basket, but defensively they did a nice job rotating, forcing the miss.
Thaddeus Young grabs the miss. From half court, the shot is off. And that does it for the first quarter. Nets lead by 5. 2K Sports back in a moment here in Brooklyn.